So over the last couple days, with the events unfolding, especially with Charlie Kirk, I wasn't able to attend Auto Glass Week. It just got me thinking that I need to create a podcast and I need to basically speak about things that aren't spoken about. The industry is very controlled. I feel like the industry's scared, especially the ones that are kind of leading the way right now. We need change. We need people to step up. We need leaders. We need people to speak about their experiences. So this is what this podcast is going to be. So it's Auto Glass Unhinged, a podcast where the glass gets shattered, the bullshit gets cut, and the real conversations about the auto glass industry begin. I know not everybody's going to really like that raw, unfiltered insight of the industry, but those are things that got to be spoken about. This is what God gave us, a mouth to speak, to express ourselves, and we have to do it. I contemplated this for a really long time, if I should do this or not. There's too many politics involved in the industry, and we're starting to see it more and more, and I'm just not about that. And I like being the underdog. It motivates me, it drives me, it creates that passion that I have, especially for the auto glass industry. So I feel like it's kind of like my duty to step up, create this podcast, and people can come on here and express how they feel about everything going on. A lot of people are very scared to speak, especially publicly, thinking something's going to happen to them. But if we don't speak up and we don't take action and we don't get together and figure out a plan on how to move this industry forward in a positive way, the independents are going to get annihilated. Period. The end. I spoke about it before, but I think it's here, and I think it's something that needs to be discussed, and I would love to get insight, and it's great to spread a message. The internet's a great platform. We could reach pretty much everybody we need to just by creating videos. We don't have to go to a conference. You don't have to go to meetings. You don't have to physically be there. We're able to connect with each other over social media and the internet, which is a beautiful thing. So, there's a lot going on, and what I really want to do, and like I said, this is a preview. Whether you're a glass tech, you're a business owner, you're someone just getting ready to scale up your business, someone who wants to know what's really going down in the industry, jump on here. Don't hesitate. Hit me up, email me, hit me up in a DM, Instagram, Facebook. I think I'm going to just basically be uploading these videos to iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. I might separate it from my company social media. I haven't really decided yet, or I might just change that altogether. But I just basically wanted to get this out there and get people involved. So if you really want to jump on the show and become a guest, I'm hoping I could do this a couple times a week. The goal right now is probably to do 2 shows a week. I think that'd be a great baseline to start with. And hey, maybe you could go to 5 shows a week. I have no idea. But right now, I just really think that we all need to get together. We need to be more innovative. We need to, more people need to be educated on how to run their business. We got to get the technicians to be, better, the quality control. So I think if we start discussing these things on the podcast, and we started holding people more accountable for their actions, the thing is, like, someone might do something a certain way because they just don't know, they weren't taught correctly, right? But when they start listening to other people voicing their opinions on just say a quality issue about how they're installing the windshields, and that could be like huge, it might plant something in the back of their head where they're like, oh man, like I remember listening to the podcast with so and so on it, and maybe I'm going to try something different, maybe I'm going to change my style, because there is people that here want to grow and take advantage of this industry. Right now, the industry is lacking technicians. We need about 5,000 plus technicians per year as guys are retiring, and what I could see and what I get from is a majority of these technicians that are retiring, there's no one replacing them, and it's very hard for businesses to find technicians and train technicians because generationally things have changed, and the whole trade hands-on is kind of going out the window. So hopefully, this podcast might land on the right lap to inspire somebody to maybe go out and learn how to get trained and how to do auto glass or whatever it is. But I hope you guys continue to tune in, comment, download, message me. Let me know if you want to jump on the show. I have a bunch of great topics we could speak about, but I just wanted to put this out there. God bless everybody. Have a great day, and see you soon.